I was kicked out of practically every school. I got into fights because of problems I had with other students. I didn't fit in and I didn't know how to deal with the name calling and just the general abuse. But what I found with the teachers, because I was black and athletic, and I'm seeing this with other young people I'm working with, is that they push you more into sports rather than help you so much with your education, and they didn't seem to have the time in class to help. They struggled really with a large class to be able to give individual students that kind of help. There are kids who, in my time as well, who had ADHD, who had other mental health issues and problems that they were ridiculed for. And today, with the young people I'm working with, there are some mental health issues that haven't been diagnosed, and it's affecting their education. They're moved into PRUs and ACP type schools for children's behaviour. They're put into a group of other naughty children who are very disruptive in class. From an educational point of view, we're seeing this quite a lot. We're now having to teach children how to manage in those situations, sometimes because they come from a dysfunctional family and they're not good role models at home. You have to teach a young person how to be a young adult at a much earlier age to be able to cope in a dysfunctional family. Some parents, they want to have a relationship with their children and are sharing everything about what's going on. They're struggling with the bills, they've got relationship problems with their partner, and the kids are picking up on that. And some of the children I'm working with trying to be an adult, they're taking on that pressure, that responsibility that isn't theirs, and they're going out and committing crimes, or they're trying to find a way of earning some money to help the family. I started to steal in my young age. Things I weren't allowed to have, sweets, clothes and things. But what I'm seeing with young people today is that they're stealing sweets, crisps and bottles of drink, and then they're bringing them to school and they're selling them for more than what they would cost in the shop, and they're making money. And what they're also finding is that it's given them friends, because people are coming to them. They're having to be nice to get something. And same for myself. When I started stealing, it attracted the attention of other white students who, started to treat me nicer, to get me to do things. And then it expanded because the parents of these children would want to know, where are you getting this from? And they would say me, and so they started asking me to get them things. I had to get makeup, I had to get hair dryer and things, and I had this coat that you could put your hands in the pockets where it had been ripped out, and you could pass things round the back of it. And I found it to be a great help in me stealing things. But what I really loved about it was the friendship. When I was providing for the kids or the parents, I wasn't being called nigger or sambo. I had a different relationship with that person, just for those things. So it made me want to do it more. And I'm seeing today that the friendship of these kids who are stealing from shops and selling their stuff in school, their circle of friends is expanding, and it's reducing the abuse that they would normally get. And so that correlation is there. So I can identify with that, and in showing the young people solutions and helping them to see what they're doing, looking at the consequences and the domino effect of how it's affecting their families and everything, I can relate, and it's a great help.